All right, so I'm here with Isis. Isis, how old are you?
I'm 35.
35. And are you originally from Arizona?
Actually, no. I became a U.S. citizen in 2011. I'm from Chihuahua, Mexico.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And what's your current situation right now? Are you homeless?
I am. I'm homeless. Yeah.
And how did that happen?
Honestly, drugs. Yeah.
Do you mess with the blues?
Yeah. I mess with the blues and crystal.
And how did you get introduced to the blues?
Well, I used to do Lyft as a driver,
Yeah.
and I would always swing by my cousin's house, and I saw him, getting high, and I was really curious about it. And I asked him, if he can get me, and he wouldn't want to. I think we might have argued about it,
Yeah.
And I like to, get high. So I bought him one weekend and figured out how to really smoke them, and that was it.
So you weren't like other people out here that they get tricked into thinking that they're perfect at first. You knew right away that what blues were?
Yeah.
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 And why were you so eager to try them?
Because I like drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you going through some personal problems at the time, or?
As far as I remember, no. I mean, we always had a little financial stress.
Yeah.
But things were okay.
No depression, nothing?
No depression. It wasn't that bad or nothing like that. In fact, I wasn't on antidepressants or nothing like that. Yeah.
So you just tried them because you liked them?
Yeah, basically.
And what do you do right now, to survive out here?
I hustle all day and night. I don't sell my body or nothing like that. I actually hustle candy. Walk around and ask people if they would like to buy candy, and some people are very generous and a lot of people are not. The candy, sometimes I boost it, sometimes I pay somebody to boost it, I pay for some of it, I get however I can.
Yeah.
The candy.
Yeah, that's actually how I noticed you. I seen you from across the street selling the candy. Do you want to show us what kind of items you sell?
Sure. So I got this is a little box, by the way.
Yeah.
I got little Crayola activity books. They come with crayons. Kids love them. Sweet tar ropes. Lifesaver gummies. Nerds Chewy. Just a couple candy bars. So this box right here is probably worth about $10.
$10?
Mm-hmm.
How much do you sell each candy for?
Donations.
Okay.
So I'll ask them if they can donate. Usually, the normal person will give me $2 to $5.
Yeah.
But I've gotten up to $100. I've gotten up to $50, $20 per candy.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean that doesn't happen a lot, but it does happen, and it's pretty rare.
How does the general public out here treat you?
They're horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. You might as well see me panhandling, because panhandlers probably get less discriminated, I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So normally I'll go up to somebody and they'll be like no, or they'll say no before they even know what I'm gonna ask them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know it's because I'm homeless.
And I don't know if I asked you, but how long have you been homeless?
Almost 2 years now.
2 years?
Mm-hmm.
How did you become homeless?
Well, at the time, believe it or not, me and my husband, we had a really good life.
Yeah.
We were both providing. Everything was great. But me and him went through a pretty nasty breakup. And that kind of spiraled to drugs big time, because I've been married to him since I was 17, almost 18 years. So it just made me kind of lose my mind, And we ended up getting back together, but everyone pretty much closed the doors on us, And I lost my kids too. his dad has the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've lost everything you can imagine over drugs.
How many kids do you have?
I have 3 kids.
3 kids. What's her ages?
My oldest is 17, and then I have my middle one that is gonna turn 16 in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And then my baby girl that just turned 12. Yeah.
And do they know about your situation right now?
Unfortunately, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you still keep in contact with them?
Yeah, absolutely. I go see them, spend time with them. But it's not the same, and they tell me, like, Mom, we miss you and Dad, and, you know, can you guys get clean and all that stuff? But it's a lot easier said than done.
Yeah.
They're with the dad's dad.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, and the dad is also going through the same problems right now?
Yeah, my husband's around here. Oh, he's over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you still have your family out here in Arizona?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
My mom, she's tried to get us off the streets, and last year, as a matter of fact, because he OD'd,
Yeah.
and so it was a perfect time to get us off the streets. And I'm gonna be honest, we were doing okay. We both had jobs. We were clean, but what triggered us was money. We had a little bit too much money at the time.
Yeah.
And just said, hey, let's have fun, and fucked up our sobriety.
So, did you guys have like jobs, regular jobs, a house, and all that?
Yeah.
What kind of work did you guys used to do?
At the time, he was a what is it? It's like an out-of-town supervisor that drives. I forgot what the title is called. He would make really good money doing that.
Yeah.
And then I used to do Lyft.
Okay.
So my job was mostly on the weekends, and that was for extra money, for extra cash, and it was fun, you know. But we had a house, we had pets, my kids were running around the house, like everything was, I thought was great, you know. Yeah.
So, you said you were homeless for 2 years now?
Yeah.
What's one of the worst experiences you've had out here in those 2 years?
Honestly, one time, it was when we were barely homeless. We fell asleep in the dumpster, but behind the medical center, and I got woken up by a security guard.
Yeah.
Asking me not to wake up my husband, telling me to be low key because he was trying to solicit me,
Yeah.
the security guard. And he threatened to do what he said, or he was going to call the cops.
Okay.
And I said, call the cops. He's like, well, they're not going to believe a homeless person over me. And, you know, we tried to make a complaint and tell them, but they didn't take me serious. Yeah.
Do you get a lot of those kind of solicitations?
I
when
run
you're out
into
here?
all kinds of dirtbags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how do you deal with them?
It depends on my mood. I'll ignore them for you know, most of the time, but sometimes I'm in a really pissy mood and I'll flip them off, or
Yeah.
I'll yell at them like The Exorcist, like, get away from me, you know. I'll do something real stupid to humiliate them, try to humiliate them, because it's overwhelming, it's very annoying, and I just want to be left alone. Like, I could be in the dumpster diving,
Yeah.
and guys would come try to holler at me, and I don't like that.
All right, Isis. If you have any younger viewers watching this interview and they're thinking about trying G or trying blues, what kind of advice would you give them?
I would tell them not to. It's not worth it. If I could, I envy the people that are not on blues. I wish I had that thing where I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
That's for real.
If you had a chance to do it a second time, would you do it again?
No.
I mean, would you redo your life again?
If I had a chance to redo my life, I would do it without the blues or G. I would.
If one of your loved ones gets to see this interview, if your kids, your mom, your parents get to see this interview, what would you like to tell them?
That I love them, and I wish they weren't disappointed in me. And I'm gonna try to be clean and stay clean. Actually, me and him are talking about getting off the streets in a few days, so we're gonna try this again. Hopefully, we succeed.
Okay, Isis. I really do appreciate this interview. And are you okay with me using it on my YouTube channel?
Sure, yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.